Hey guys, it's Kay from KS Anonymous, and I am back today with another episode of r/gatekeeping. If you have never broken any bone, you haven't become a real man. If you have never broken any bone, you've never been for real with your life. You stayed home and played PS2 throughout your childhood. You were, and always will be, soft until you hurt yourself. What? I'm sorry. You've never been for real with your life? What does that mean? I just feel like you really need some self-introspection when you say you will always be soft until you hurt yourself. What? Now this next one is from r/childfree. I hate when people with children say pets are annoying or too much work. They just aren't. If you have an older child that talks, you have to listen to them forever. But if you have a pet, they communicate much more quickly, and even dogs that bark all the time, or things like that, are easier to deal with than a child talking your ear off with unintelligible nonsense. And pets are also usually less maintenance, especially compared to infants and toddlers. Pets have to be fed, given water, walked, and the rest is cut off, but oh my goodness. Okay, so I get that some people don't want to have children. If you're interested in me going over r/childfree in the future, I'm kind of interested in it. It really seems like people who legitimately hate the idea of dealing with children. It's kind of concerning. But basically, you're not allowed to say that pets are annoying or too much work if you have children. Okay then. This next one is a post from ABC Canberra. I hope this bus is heated, Edward thought as he photographed the frozen bus stop. Photo credit to Edward Seychelles in Gowrie. Yeah, I don't know if I said any of that right, sorry. We caught the bus in Khabarovsk, Russia, every day with our 5 children. Often it would drop to -40 degrees. The buses weren't of great quality, and the windows were often so frozen up you couldn't see where you were. We survived. You just need to put on enough clothing and 2 pairs of gloves. I'm sorry that the literal frozen bus stop isn't frozen enough for you. Oh my god. Real men don't check phones. They check your oil, washer fluids, transmission fluids, brakes, tire pressure, your gas gauge, and crap like that. I'm guessing also real men only use ya instead of your because that just makes them real men. You aren't cut out to be a serious OPM fan. So, either go flock with the sheep or go run from Little Bo Peep. In other words, either remain silent or go away. And if you're gonna say, it's just my opinion, stop trying to silence me, or whatever, just know that if you think lack of Saitama is a problem that makes the show trash, then you're not a serious fan. But you were probably just looking for attention anyway. r/gatekeeping? Of course, you completely disregarded the middle part. I'll repeat, I'm not silencing you. I'm saying you could never be a serious fan. So stick to being casual or stop being a fan. I mean, why would someone wish to be a fan something they think is trash? If you're going to share an opinion even as a casual, at least make it reasonable. Again, r/gatekeeping. Yeah, I think this actually is the perfect example of gatekeeping. You can't be a real fan if you hold an opinion different than mine, and either you be exactly like me and therefore my definition of a real fan, or just go away. Then we have this lovely meme made on makeameme.org. You work 40 hours a week? Yeah, I remember my first part-time job. Yeah, we are indeed gatekeeping full-time work now. You're not really working full-time unless you're working more than 40 hours a week. That doesn't make any sense. This next post is from Idiot UK Drivers Exposed. Firefighters smash into car to save dog from being cooked to death in Waitrose car park after owner abandoned it for an hour, as temperatures soar to 33 degrees during Britain's heat wave. I'm from Southern California. That ain't crap. Heh, my dog would have died twice as fast. I'm from a volcano. That ain't crap. If the heat outside doesn't melt your flesh in an instant, you don't know true heat. My flesh was melted off before I was born. That ain't crap. I had to include those comments below that share post because it was just beautiful. I don't want to see one liberal, or conservative for that matter, celebrate Independence Day. It has been, and always will be, a monumental libertarian holiday. July 4th is literally the culmination of overtaxed pro-gun libertarians telling Britain to F off. This is our holiday. It literally represents anti-tax, freedom without restraints, anti-government regulation. If you don't believe in all that, don't celebrate July 4th. Okay. I imagine they have a pretty big disdain for people who just like to blow things up on the day that they're allowed to. Hot take, if you're over the age of 15, you shouldn't be allowed to order a Frappuccino at Starbucks. Okay, question though, who actually thinks this? Who actually believes that 15 is the cap for ordering a Frappuccino at Starbucks? I mean, I guess if you want to be money savvy, you can go to McDonald's and get their caramel Frappuccino for much cheaper. It's good. Just putting that out there. But that's just like the most arbitrary. Okay. Your childhood was never lit if you never did this with your squad. Ding dong ditching. Oh no, my childhood wasn't lit because I didn't go around with a group of friends annoying my neighbors. Wow, I need to go be sad about my childhood now. Son, I don't care how many girls you attract or how much you can lift. If you can't back a trailer, you're not a man. I get that this was made specifically for her truckers by the watermark on the side of this, if you dare to call it a meme. But like these are the dumbest requirements to be a man. As a programmer, I always laugh at all of you artists out there thinking how special you and your works are. What does this have to do? Like, honestly, I'm confused. Are they saying that, like, art isn't valid because they program? I'm lost. Skinny shaming be like, LOL, go eat a burger. Meanwhile, fat shaming be like, you're an effing fat slob. You should just stop eating. Nobody wants to see your disgusting body. Your entire existence is just glorifying obesity. So basically what you're saying is that skinny shaming isn't really a thing because, you know, they put it in the quotation marks. And, you know, it's just not hurtful to be told to eat a burger. But it is hurtful to be told to eat a salad. Okay. You're not a student if you haven't been dying from stress and then decided the only solution is to watch Friends again and again. You know, this sounds really oddly specific. I feel like Friends would definitely not be my go-to to de-stress from being a student. You just tried to tell a lot of people who are students, because you're not even saying what kind of student. Like, this could be, you could be an elementary student, but they're not really a student unless they're dying from stress, and the only solution is to watch a show that some people really like and other people don't give a crap about over and over again. Gatekeeping tattoos because apparently unless you're covered from nose to butthole, it doesn't count. Person's profile, addicted to tats, same person, has 4 tattoos. Oh, okay. I mean, I feel like the person who posted this to the subreddit said it best. I'm now a personal fan of the expression being covered from nose to butthole. Dear non-parents who complain of being tired, we get it. You do have a right to be exhausted. But don't forget, you have a choice. We don't. Now, are you going to help me attach this caffeine IV, or do I need to do it myself like everything else around here? A tired parent. Okay, so I love how they're like, you have a right to be exhausted, but then go and basically say you don't because somehow it was a choice. Tell me how people who work long hours every day to be able to afford living don't have a right to be exhausted because they supposedly have a choice. Okay, whatever.
Real men don't have Xboxes. They got toolboxes and tackle boxes.
Okay, not only is this a dumb statement, my favorite is what the OP says about the person who shared this post. Buddy of mine posted this. I know for a fact he has an Xbox. He definitely doesn't fish either. Anyway, that last post is going to wrap up today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and drop a like and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye!